Grognak in the Ruby Ruins. Oh yeah, here we go. 2063 Hubris Comics Game Studio. Yeah, we want to continue. Okay, so I don't think we need to heal anybody up. Let's double check. Bathed in the shadows, the chapel is humble and a nondescript, except for the faintly glowing runes on the wall. As you walk in, a giant bear of a man silently comes up behind you. Welcome. You are in the house of Tainduk. If you ever require his healing, please return here. In the meantime, feel free to exalt him. Okay, so we didn't need any healing. All right. Let's see. Oh, no. We know that snake. That snake's no dice. We no dice that snake. All right, let's warm up here. There's some goblins. Okay, we walk up on a goblin village. You face two goblins, two goblin shamans, and one goblin war chief. Holy cow. A screeching goblin rushes at you with a bloodstained club. Well, we're gonna Aegis stance, I think. Good job, Maula. Maula moves into an Aegis stance and attacks, making her an easy target. Well protected, though. Maula hits the goblin for 11 damage, and the goblin hits Maula for 13 damage, and reduced to 6. All right, Grognak, it's time to flex a bit. Whip that furious rage out. Well, no, you what? Yeah, let's go ahead. Boom. Rage is forth, striking furiously. One hit at 15 damage. Oh, and he's already dead. Too bad that doesn't carry over into the next goblin. A cackling goblin shaman waves his skull-topped hexer staff at you. What do? We attack. We hit the goblin shaman for 15 damage, and the goblin shaman attacks the party with a caustic hex that does 10 damage to Grognak. Maula takes 9, but reduced to 4, and Swift takes 8. Swift, we really need to get your initiative up. Let's go ahead and hit for a 15 health. Let's go ahead and just attack. Grognak squishes him with 19 damage. All right, Grognak. The goblin shaman is dead. A screeching goblin rushes forth at you with a bloodstained club. Round 3. The goblin hits Maula for 10 damage, but it's reduced to 5. Good job, Maula. Swift, iron skin salve. That's probably a good idea for everyone. Swift coats the party with a protective iron skin salve. Grognak, do your thing, man. And Grognak hits for 17 damage. Not too shabby. Maula, go ahead and finish him off. Maula hits him for 13 damage, well more than the 3 HP he had left. The goblin is dead. Another cackling shaman shows up and hits the group. Oh, not yet. Okay, well, let's go ahead and attack him first. Maula hits the goblin for 16 damage. Grognak's going to hit the goblin for 14 damage. The goblin's dead. We're doing pretty good. Not bad for a warm-up, but then the goblin war chief walks up with a whopping 50 health, dressed in bones of his victims. The goblin war chief surges forward and with a crazed glee. All right, let's go ahead and squish him. Go at it, Maula. Maula hits the goblin for 13 damage. Swift, it's your turn. Go ahead and swing at him. Swift hits for 10 damage. Not too shabby, but the war chief hits Maula for 15. But Aegis stance reduces it to 7. She's doing great. All right, Grognak, flex. Grognak hits the goblin for a whopping 17 damage. Not his best, but not his worst. The goblin war chief hits Maula again, but for only 8 damage. That's not bad. All right, Maula, attack. Maula attacks for 14 damage, crushing the goblin war chief. You've won the battle. What's the loot? We find 25 gold and a grandiose champion's belt. Damage +2. Well, I think at this point, since Maula's the big boy, we're going to give her the big boy damage. Maula takes the grandiose champion's belt. 100 years since, goblins will still speak the legend of Grognak with terror in their eyes. Yeah, all that and jazz. What do we got here? Abandoned fortress. An abandoned fortress with a dire crab at 55 health. 2 dire crabs, that is, and 2 shaggy man beasts. Ready for its next meal. A dire crab snaps its monstrous claws at you. What do? We do Aegis stance. Because, you know, Maula's a real badass. Maula does Aegis stance and takes... Oh, she does 17 health and doesn't take any damage. Awesome. All right, Grognak, smack him up. Grognak hits him for 19 damage. That's not bad. All right, Swift. Swift comes in with a whopping 8 damage. We might need to boost Swift's damage. The dire crab hits Maula for 19, but is reduced to 9 thanks to Aegis stance. Maula, finish this punk off. Maula hits the dire crab for 12 damage, exactly what is needed. Or +1. There is an abandoned, oh no, a shaggy man beast with 60 health. He approaches you slowly, betraying a vile cunning behind its feral facade. All right then. Let's go ahead and smash him up, Maula. Maula hits the shaggy man beast for 14 damage. And the shaggy man beast hits Maula for 6 damage because of Aegis stance. Not too shabby. Everybody's doing pretty good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make sure everybody stays doing good. Let's get some Iron Salve going on. Iron Skin Salve. And Grognak, Furious Rage time, buddy. Grognak rages forth, striking furiously. He hits the shaggy man beast for 12 damage. Then he hits him again for 13 damage. And a final hit for 19 damage. Round 4. Not bad, Grognak. Time to squish him all the way. Grognak does well more than 2 HP damage. Shaggy man beast is dead. Ready for another dire crab, we are. It snaps at us monstrously. Grognak, go ahead and let's Furious Rage it up, man. With Grognak rages forth, striking furiously, hitting the crab for 17, then another 11 damage, then another 19 damage. Not too shabby. Swift, can you put him down? Swift hits the dark crab for exactly the amount of health he has. Perfect. And another shaggy man beast comes forth. Let's go ahead and squish him. Maula. Maula hits the shaggy man beast for 16 damage. Not too shabby. Swift, go ahead. Let's smush. So Swift hits him for 5 damage. The shaggy man beast attacks Maula with only 9 damage as a result. Grognak, it's time. Furious Rage. You don't have any. Okay. Grognak hits the shaggy man beast for 14 damage. Round 7. Shaggy man beast hits Maula again, but it's reduced to 6 damage. Not too shabby. All right, Grognak, let's put this guy down. Grognak hits him for 12 damage. Not quite enough. All right, Maula, show him what you got. She hits him for 18 damage, which is a total smush. He's done. We've won the battle. Let's search for loot. You find 25 gold and a Mansaurian's reinforced loincloth, +4 to health. Well, I think Maula should get it, actually. I'm sorry. I hope it's not too dirty, Maula. Here you go. She's up to 56 health. Considering she's our tank at this point, I think that's for the best. You search the fortress with which nature long ago reclaimed, but find nothing else of value. And we exit. All right. Cool. What do we got here? A lighthouse? The reinforced door to the lighthouse is locked tight. Not even Grognak could break it down. Okay, so it looks like we need to find a key. Not even Grognak could break it down, huh? What are these? I can pass through them. Sand, maybe? What's this? We got another orc village? No, we already torched that one. And that's a re-up for our AP. What do we have here? Manticore's bridge is up. It can only be lowered from the northern shore. Okay, so we have to get up north. Let's see. We've gotten some gold. Let's check this shopkeeper out. What do you got, man? The barbarian, eh? Come to see? I think I've got just what you need. Focus seeds. Nope. No thanks. Refreshing Nuka-Cola. That's what Grognak needs. Valkyrian Tomb. We've already been in there. Okay, cool, cool. All right, and this brings us back to that horrifying snake that obliterated us never, not ever once. And this looks like new territory. Garrison of Savages. Nope, we've already been there. What about here? Muddy Crab Den with another dire crab. 3 of them, actually. Ready for its meal. A dire crab snaps its monstrous claws at you. All right, let's do Aegis Stance, Maula. You know the routine. She's well protected. She hits the dire crab for 18. Wow, Maula is crushing it, man. All right, let's go ahead and I think I'm going to skip the Iron Salve, even though he has 30 focus. That's pretty good. Let's build that back up. Go ahead and attack Swift. Swift hits the dire crab for 6 damage. Okay. Grognak, it's your turn. Grognak hits the dire crab for 14 damage. The dire crab hits Maula, but it's reduced to 8. Whopping 8. Round 2. All right, Grognak, your initiative is great. He does 20 damage. That's pretty good for him. Critical roll, you might even say. Ready for its next meal, here comes another dire crab with monstrous claws. Grognak, go ahead and smush. Grognak rolls and hits 16 damage. Maula, what do you got? Maula rolls, and she hits for 15 damage. All right, Swift, it's come down to you. You can do it. 24 damage. You got this in you. I believe in you. You can do this, man. Swift hits for 5 damage. Okay. The Dire Crab hits Maula, but is reduced to 7 damage. Not too shabby. Maula, get some revenge in there. Maula hits for 14 damage. Grognak, it's down to you. Grognak pinches the pincher back for 13 damage. The Dire Crab is dead. Next, Dire Crab. Let's do this. Yeah, Swift, go ahead. You got this, buddy. He hits for 6 damage. Grognak, what do you got? Grognak is going to smush him for 13 damage. Maula, come on, bring the hurt. 17 damage from Maula, not too shabby. She takes 7 damage in return. Round 6. All right, Grognak, you got this in you. 19. No, you don't. 16 damage. All right, not too bad, but Maula's here to clean up. Maula hits the Dire Crab for 16 damage. She's a beast, bro. We've won the battle. Let's search and find what loot we have. 15 gold and crab-shelled greaves. Not bad. +4 to health. Again, gonna go to Maula. So it's nice that all these things stack. That's really, really good. I think the only thing that is temporary is replenishing their AP. Everything else seems to stack when you get it. That's great. Covered in mud and a crab innards. Every bog-sucking step out of the den is a challenge, but we make it out. All right, let's move on. We have a bridge here, but I want to check into this. Building right here. Chapel of Resurrection. Oh, this is where we started out, the tavern. Oh, I see. So where does this bridge lead? Full circle. Southern docks. The empty docks should be a hub of commerce, but Grelock's evil campaign forces every merchant, even merchants and sailors, to stay indoors. Maybe one day we can bring that back open. Okay, so what do we got here? Another, oh, that's the tavern. I'll get it eventually. Oh, this is the bottom of the map. I see. All right, well, let's go this direction. Outcast Refuge. Outcast Refuge. We greet one orc or gablin shaman, and one shaggy man beast, all hanging out in a room. Is that a bad bar joke? All right, Maula, it's time for Aegis Stance. Maula takes Aegis Stance. Oh, she doesn't, because she needs 10 focus. Ah, just kidding. Go ahead and attack, Maula. Maula hits the orc for 17 damage. She doesn't hold anything back, but she takes 17 damage. Okay, it's time for Swift to go in heavy. Swift hits with a whopping 5 damage. Grognak, your turn. Grognak goes in swinging with 16 damage. Not too shabby. All right, Grognak, smack him again. Grognak hits the orc for 15 damage. The orc is dead. All right, it's time for the shaman. And round 3. Okay, let's go with a furious rage here. Grognak rages forth, striking furiously. The Grognak hits him for 14 damage. Then he hits the shaman for 21 damage. Critical roll. Wow, that's great. Shaggy Man Beast approached slowly, betraying a vile cunning behind his feral facade. All right, Swift, you got this in you. I believe in you. 60 damage. Let's do it. And he hits for 11. Holy crap, that's critical for Swift. All right, let's go ahead and smash this guy. Furious Rage. We need 6 focus for that. Just regular attack. Grognak hits the Shaggy Man Beast for 18 damage. Maula, what do you got stored up in your anger vault? Her anger vault releases 16 damage, but the Shaggy Man Beast hits Grognak for 12. That's actually the first time Grognak's gotten hit, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead, Maula. Maula squishes him with a whopping 16 damage. He's dead. We won the battle. Not too shabby. We find 20 gold and a lost green ring of brutality. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and let Grognak have this one. Because he hits often enough, right? He takes the ring of brutality. Inevitably, all evil creatures fall before Grognak's might, even those outcast and exiled. Okay, cool. All right, that's this side. And we've been in here? Forgotten Cloister. Yes. All right, we're just cruising the grasslands. What is this? Conjurers Tower. We come across the Conjurer, an aroma of incense and unmistakable as you step into the tower. An elderly elven man in a kaleidoscope robes meets you with a friendly, knowing smile. Let's talk to him. I can help you reach Grelock, man. But I need the Dawnlight Locket and the Tomb of Duskborn to work my mojo. Oh my. You'll find them up north, but Manticore's bridge is up, so maybe check out the docks? Didn't we check out the docks? Okay, well, let's clear up this way. We've got a Codals Shrine? Codals Shrine? A jewel snake with 55 health. 2 of them. A dazzling bear-sized jewel snake hisses and glares at you as it gets near, but then it does 24 damage to Grognak. Holy cow, it's time for Iron Skin Salve. Swift coats the party in his Iron Skin Salve, and then we're going to do Aegis Stance for Maula because holy cow, this guy hits like a truck. And she is well protected now, but also the target. She takes, she does 16 damage. That's not too bad. All right, let's see. We got a Furious Rage coming up. Bam! Grognak hits 4th with Rage furiously and 18 damage. Then a whopping 19 damage. And finally, 21 damage. Holy cow, Grognak puts him in the ground real hard. Here comes another jewel snake hissing. We get the initial attack. All right, let's go ahead and attack, Maula. Maula hits the jewel snake for 14 damage, then takes a hit. But it's reduced to 12. Amazing. All right, Grognak, what do you got left in your stores here? We hit for 14 damage. Swift, it's your turn. Bring on the heat. Well, lukewarm heat. But then the jewel snake attacks the entire party with prismatic gaze. If I could talk, Grognak takes 21 damage, but it's reduced to 10 thanks to Iron Staff. 8 for Maula, and Swift takes a lot, actually, 12 damage. Okay, Maula, let's finish this punk off. Maula hits the jewel snake for 13 damage. Swift, it's down to you. Swift does a whopping 11 damage. Holy cow, that's great for him. We've won the battle. Let's search their bodies. 25 gold and Virgin Eater's Feather. Initiative +2. Okay. To whom will we give the Virgin Eater's Feather? Let's give it to Swift. Swift, old buddy. You need some initiative, right? All right, he takes Virgin Eater's Feather. The foul deity worshipped by the snakes will surely not let this blasphemy go unpunished. Oh boy. Okay, and that's mapped up there. So he said go to the dock. We went to the dock and there was nothing available. Oh crap. Did I miss something? We've been to that orc village. We got some goblins there. We've been in that goblin place. We've been in this place. We can't open this. So I guess I'll go back down to the docks like he said. Oh, look, there's a boat now. A sleek pirate frigate with the crazed mermaid figurehead is moored to the docks. A fiery young woman stands on the deck barking orders at the scurrying crew. Corsair Queen. Hello. Grognak, it's very nice to see you again. But the Mad Mermaid isn't going anywhere while its lighthouse is off. Here's the key to the front door. Turn that light on and we'll get talking to business. Okay, lady, whatever you say. Surely there isn't any resistance there. I just need to, turn the light switch on. We're in the lighthouse. Oh boy, there's a wraith. Just one wraith, but she has a whopping 100 HP. A dreadful cacophony assaults your senses as a wraith appears to challenge you. We're going to start off with Iron Skin Salve. Wow, that initiative's working great for Swift. He coats the whole group in basically armor. Grognak takes 11 damage right off the bat. I'm glad we did that. Okay, Maula, it's time to... Let's go ahead and Aegis Stance. She's got good health. Maula takes... Oh, she doesn't have enough. Go ahead and attack. I totally know what I'm doing. Maula hits the Wraith for 18 damage. Grognak hits the Wraith for 23 damage. Holy cow, Grognak. He really wants to talk to this lady about her boat. Grognak takes a 9 damage. But the Iron Skin already wore away. Wow, Maula takes 9 damage, and Swift takes 10 damage. Holy cow. She hits pretty hard. She hit the whole group, too. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Maula hits for 17 damage. Swift, what do you got in your bag of tricks, buddy? He hits for 9 damage. Pretty good for him. Grognak, it's time. We can't. Grognak hits for 19 damage. Oh, boy. He takes 22 damage. It's time to put this lady down. Attack, Swift. Swift hits for 8 damage. Maula, finish this lady off. Maula hits for 16 damage. The Wraith is dead. Officially. We won the battle. You find 30 gold and a Corsair Queen swashbuckling buckler. It gives Max 4 health. That's not too bad. Swift is, he needs some love, so let's give it to Swift. Looks good on Swift. All right. As we turn the lighthouse back on, banishing the veil of darkness from over the sea, the symbolism is lost on Grognak. That doesn't surprise me. We are all bronze. Brass? Bronze? All right, lady. We're back. What do you got? Superb, she says. You may be thick, but you can always get the job done. Now, pro bono isn't my style, but I'll give you a discount. 80 gold will get you unlimited trips between north and south. Let's pay it. All right, we're broke. You give her 80 gold. Woo! Whoa. So that's water. Oh. Snap, we made it north. Okay. So let's start here. Is that a new tavern? Or is that's a shop? Okay. Well, let's see how bad we get beat at the Temple of Asmodeus. Orc Warlord with 75 health. And a Flameclaw Crab and 1 Orc Diabloist and 1 Asmodian Crab. The Orc Lord starts. All right, let's go ahead and smack him for Furious Rage. We rage forth, striking furiously, doing 16 damage. Then another 19 damage. Then another 23 damage. Holy cow, but then he smacks Grognak for 20 damage. It's time for Aegis Stance. Maula does Aegis Stance, which takes all of her focus, but it's worth it. She does 12 damage. All right, I think it's probably we should save this. We'll save the Iron Skin Staff for next one. Go ahead and swing at him. We do 11 damage. Not too bad, Swift. The Orc Warlord is dead. Now it's a Flame Crab Claw. It's kind of tough. It hits for 24, but then Maula only takes 12. Good job, Maula. Go ahead and attack him. Maula hits for a whopping 13 damage. Grognak, your turn. Give him all the fury you got. 20 damage, not too shabby. All right, Swift, it's your turn. Swift hits him for 8 damage. Not too bad for Swift. All right, Maula, give him all you got. Maula hits the Flame Claw Crab for 14 damage. Swift, you again. Why not? He does 11 damage. Swift, you're on a roll. But then the Flameclaw Crab hits Maula for 13 damage thanks to Aegis Stance. All right, Grognak, whip out 24 damage. Or not. 17, not too shabby. Round 4. The Flameclaw Crab attacks the party with Fire Blast Wave, doing 25 damage to Grognak, 22 damage to Maula, but reduced to 11, and Swift takes 23. Holy cow, this guy needs to die. Maula hits him with a whopping 12 damage hit. The Flameclaw is dead. But now we deal with another Orc Diabloist, or first one. The smell of sulfur fills the air as an Orc Diabloist readies his demon thralls. Okay, it's time. We need to recover. Grognak bandages his wounds and gains 12 health. Diabloist hits the party with Infernal Onslaught. Oh boy, doing 13 damage to Grognak, 12 to Maula, but reduced to 6. And Swift takes 14 damage. The kiddie games are over, kids. All right, let's go ahead and we need to recover. Or should we just... let's recover. Maula bandages her wounds and gains 12 health. Iron Skin Salve time. He coats the party in a protective Iron Skin Salve. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and we're going to recover your health, buddy. He gains 11 HP. All right, Grognak, it's time to hit. Grognak hits the Orc Diablos for 17 damage. All right, let's see what you got, Maula. Maula hits the Orc Diablos for 13. The Orc Diablos attacks the party with Infernal Onslaught again, doing 15 damage to Grognak, but reduced thanks to Salve, Iron Skin Salve. Maula takes only 6 damage, and Swift takes 8 damage. Okay, we are gonna need to squish this guy. All right, Maula, hit him up. Maula hits the guy for 16 damage. Swift, finish him off. Swift hits the Diablos for 10 damage. Not too bad. All right, we're just limping by. The Asmodean Crab, born from evil and chaos. The Asmodean Crab lumbers towards you and visit you, the wrath upon you. Asmodean Crab hits Maula for 28, but is reduced to 14. Holy flippin' cow. We need to recover everybody. Swift bandages his wounds and gains 11 HP. This thing has 200 health. I just noticed. We're in trouble. We need to recover. Grognak bandages his wounds and gains 12 health. Maula, I need you to recover. Holy cow, this is bad news bears, bro. Round 9. Asmodean Crab hits Swift for 30 damage, but it's reduced to 15. Swift Iron Skin wore off. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we need to attack. Oh, this is bad. I got a bad feeling about this. We hit the Asmodean Crab for 15 damage. Furious Rage time. Grognak with Rage's Force striking furiously, doing 22 damage. Not bad. Another 14 damage. Not great. And another 13 damage. Okay, Iron Skin Sap, please. Oh, thank goodness. It might not be enough. Round 10. The Asmodean Crab attacks the party with Wrathful Barrage, doing 30 damage, but reduced to 15. Oh my goodness, 20 damage to 29, but reduced to 14 on Maula, and Swift is just 1 HP, the only one that matters, I guess. Okay, we need to attack. Oh man, we have to recover though. Okay, we bandage our wounds and gain 12 health. As it begins to draw fewer attacks, Maula abandons the agent's stats. Oh no. We definitely need to recover. Gaining 11 health. And, oh man, I hate to do it, but we got to recover. We're probably not going to make it through this round. Ooh, boy, 32 damage. Grognak's down. That's bad. We probably should have just went all out. Oh, boy, he has fallen. Let's attack. Swift attacks for 10 damage. Just go ahead and attack. Maula hits the Asmodean Crab for 18 damage. Round 12, the Crab's going to finish us off. I know it. Oh, but Maula still has 8 health. Okay, just mush away. Oh, she hits the Crab for 12 damage. Do it, man. He hits the Asmodean Crab for 9 damage. Round 13, the Asmodean Crab attacks the party. And just as I expected, we have fallen. All 3 of us got squished by this Asmodean Crab. Yes, I do want to restart before battle. Maybe we should take a look around first and see if we can find some less. This is an assassin stronghold. Okay, let's go here first. Let's check out this shop that's well stocked with weapons, goods of all sorts. And the teenage shopkeeper again. Is this the same guy? Let's talk to him. I only have the best here. I'm good at a straight shooter. Yeah, honest truth. Blah blah blah. Celerity Stone, initiative +3, Brooch of Vitality, health +6, Gale Force Pendant, damage +3, and Focus Root, which gives everybody AP. I'm sorry, Focus. Well, we can afford one thing. Well, 2 things. I'm gonna go for the Brooch of Vitality. Sorry. And let's give that to... I think we should probably give that to Maula, right? Let's do it. We'll take the Brooch of Vitality. And we're going to give it to Maula. Because she's the tank. She might as well have all the health, right? Cool. And we're broke. We have 2 gold. Alright, guy. Thanks. Alright, well, we got Maula some more health. This is the dock. Let's go around here. We got some chumps we can... Steering Grotto. Let's go here. Okay, another Flameclaw crab. 2 of them and 1 dire crab. It appears someone is killing my sloth. That's a bummer. A flameclaw crab shuffles forward, leaving an incandescent trail of fire in its wake. Let's attack it. Grognak hits it for 20 damage. All right, Grognak, not too shabby, not too shabby, but then he takes 19 damage back. Not great. Aegis Stance. Maula moves into Aegis Stance and attacks, making her an easy target, but well protected. And then she does 16 damage to the chump. All right, Swift, what do you got? Should we save this? No, we should use it. Iron Skin Salve, here we go. Round 2. Flameclaw hits Maula for 26, but then it's reduced. Man, everything hits hard. 13 damage is what she takes. Grognak, let's smush this thing. Grognak hits with a whopping 17 damage. Maula, it's time for some revenge. Maula hits the Flameclaw crab with 14 damage, and Swift is gonna whop in there at 7 damage. Round 3. All right, Maula, finish this punk off. She doesn't, but she comes close at 14 damage. Swift, I know you got 2 DP in there. Damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. Flameclaw crab is dead, and we move on to a dire crab with 55 health. Oh, thank goodness. Maula, let's squish this dude. Maula hits him for 15 damage. Swift, what do you got in the bag of tricks? He's got 8 damage. And Grognak, what do you have? You have a whopping 23 damage. But then the crab hits Grognak for 17. Not great, but it's reduced to 8, which is great. Maula, squish this guy. She puts him down with 12 damage. Now we have another flame claw, crab shuffles forward, leaving an incandescent trail that we're about to squish. Ooh, boy. He does 12 damage thanks to Aegis Stance. All right, Grognak, Furious Rage this dude. He rages forth furiously, hitting the Flameclaw crab 16 damage, then another 22 damage, then another 22 damage. Holy cow. All right, Maula, you can do a follow-up on that. Maula hits him for 17 damage. Swift, what do you got in your bag of tricks? Not bad for Swift, 9 damage. Will we get... Oh, Swift gets to come back with a whopping 7 damage. It's dead. We've won the battle. What did we win? We find 15 gold and an Alchemist's Scorching Oil, damage plus 3. Wow, that's actually pretty great. Overall, I think we should probably bring up Swift's damage this time. Plus, it seems like it goes with him pretty good. Swift takes the Alchemist's Scorching Oil. Before moving on, you dine on succulent crab meat, cooked right there on the grotto floor. The ultimate savagery. Okay, let's move on. We have that assassin's place. What do we got here? Heavy Forest King's Arch. You think these are good guys? She doesn't look like a good guy. The King's Arch outpost is surrounded by an extensive vegetable garden. A heavily armored dwarven woman proudly wears a military tabard, comes out to greet you. Hello, my lady. Welcome to the King's Arch, the 46th outpost of the Hydragora. Thanks for taking the path instead of walking through my cucumber patch. You wouldn't believe some people. Anyways, do you want to cross Manticore's Bridge? Oh. So this would take us south, right? Sure, why not? No problem. The winch is here. So you can just head out the bridge and we'll be down by the time you get there. Oh, I see. Can I come back through? Oh, I can come back through now. Nice. Awesome. All right, and that's good. Now, we have another church up here of Resurrection. I guess we'll check this slithering Acropolis out. No, that sounds bad. That sounds like, I think we need some more chumps to squish. What kind of battle pit? Oh, boy. Zill the Pit Fighter, a grand coliseum dug into the ground. The pit offers fame and failure to all comers. With the Guardian Hood at her side, the Asmordian longbow in her grip, the battle-hardened pit veteran approaches you. Oh, boy. That seems like not great. Welcome to the pit. Are you looking to join the next free-for-all? Oh, the Dawn Light Locket. You'll need to beat me to get it, and I never lost. What do you say? Let's try our luck. Okay, we faced one Bramble and one Zill in the heart of the pit. You stand across from Zill and Bramble, her guardian hound. At some unseen signal, Bramble lunges at you. He does 21 damage. Okay, let's start by doing Aegis Stance. Maula takes. She doesn't because she doesn't have enough. Maula's gonna attack. She attacks Bramble for 12 damage. We are gonna Iron Skin. We have just enough to Iron Skin. Coats the party. All right, Grognak, Furious Rage time. Grognak goes forth furiously, raging, and doing 23 damage to Bramble, and 13 damage to Bramble, then 18 damage to Bramble. Not too shabby. That's a terrifying looking dog. All right, Swift, what do you got in your bag of tricks? Swift hits Bramble for 12 damage. Really not all that bad. But Bramble hits Maula for 21, reduced to 10. So let's go ahead and attack him. Grognak hits Bramble for 15 damage. Maula, what do you got? She hits him for 17 damage, round 3. Bramble hits Maula for 12 damage? 12 damage. Maula's doing all right thanks to Iron Staff, but it's worn away now. Let's go ahead and attack. You know what? At this point, I think I'm going to have him meditate. Gaining 2 focus. That's not very much. Maula, finish this pup off. Oh, she doesn't. She does 14, not 15. Grognak, surely you have what it takes. Grognak hits him for 20 damage. He's done. Bramble is down. Now comes the 160 health points Zill. With Bramble down, Zill, queen of the pit fighters, unleashes a hail of arrows at your direction. Zill hits Grognak for 24, but then it's reduced by 12. So Iron Skin is per person. That's nice. All right, Swift. Let's go ahead and have you meditate, buddy. Swift meditates and gains 2 focus. And Maula, it's time for you to Aegis Stance. Maula uses Aegis Stance. And she's protected. She hits Zill for 16. Grognak, go ahead and start swinging. Grognak hits Zill for 22 damage, round 5. Surely Zill will have an attack of Unbrawl Arrow Storm, 20 damage, but reduced to 10. Grognak's Iron Skin has worn away. Maula takes 22 damage, but it's reduced thanks to Aegis Stance. But Swift is getting... Oh, he only took 12 damage. Awesome. All right, Swift, let's see. Let's go ahead and apply some Iron Skin to everybody again, just in case. She's got quite a lot of health. And we have not enough to do Furious Rage, so let's go ahead and smush her. Grognak hits for 13 damage. It's pretty sad, Grognak. I'm going to need you to pick up the slack here. Maula, let's smash her. She hits for 16 damage. Not too bad. Round 6. The whole group. Oh, no, she hits Maula. And it's reduced to 11. Maula's doing awesome. All right, Grognak, it's time to attack again. He does 19 damage, and we are going to have Maula recover this time because her health is pretty low. She gained 14 health. Swift, let's go ahead and have you attack, buddy. No, let's have you recover. Your health's kind of low. He gains 11 HP. Round 7. Zill attacks the party with Umbral Arrow Storm. Grognak takes 11 damage. Maula takes 11 damage and 21 damage to Swift, but it's dropped to 10. All right, let's everybody attack. We're going in. 10 damage from Swift. Maula's attacking. She hits for 17 damage. Furious Rage time. Grognak runs forth furiously with rage. He hits for 18, then 15, then 16. Zilla's down. Never before defeated until now. We've won the battle. What did we win? We got the Dawnlight Locket. As Zill herself raises her hand up in victory, raises your hand up in victory, you realize the stands are full of onlooker cheerers. Cheering the name Grognak. The Barbarian. Woo, look at us. We're pretty awesome. Okay, we still don't have that much dodge, so I'm not going to bother walking in there. We have another tomb, maybe? Barrow of the Damned. We come across a ghost with 35 health. 2 ghosts and 2 wraiths. The temperature drops as a wailing ghost materializes before your eyes, hitting Swift for 19 damage. What a sucker punch. Let's hit him. Swift gets a hit back for 14 damage. Grognak, what do you got? Grognak hits for 15 damage, and Maula finishes it off with a whopping 14 damage hit. The ghost is dead. Again. The dreadful cacophony assaults your senses as a wraith appears to challenge you, doing 23 damage to Maula. Maula, let's go ahead and smush it. Maula hits for 12 damage. Let's attack Grognak. Grognak hits the Wraith for 15 damage. Swift is going to have to attack. We need AP. Swift hits for 11 damage, round 3. Let's hit again, I guess. Swift hits the Wraith for 8 damage, but then the Wraith attacks the party with a Shriek of Agony, doing 20 damage. 20 damage and 21 damage to the entire group. Holy cow. Grognak, I need you to put this thing down. Grognak hits it for 23 damage. And Maula, what do you got? Maula hits the Wraith for 15 damage, round 4. Oh no. Maula takes 23 damage and has fallen. That's real bad, guys. We don't have enough Iron Skin. I think we're gonna flee. Swift attempts to flee, but cannot disengage. That's bad. Oh boy. Let's attack Grognak. He hits the Wraith for 22 damage. It's down. Shall we get another ghost? We get another ghost. Without Maula, this is gonna be difficult. He hits Swift for 19, and it's all on Grognak. All right, Grognak, I guess it's on you, buddy. I think someone's bombing my camp. Okay, Grognak takes 16 damage. Let's see. I'm going to take a chance. Grognak hits him for 16 damage, round 7. Grognak takes 18 damage. Hit him. Okay, Grognak hits the ghost for 13. It's down, but yet we have one more Wraith. This is bad, guys. Oh, and it hits Grognak. We're dead. Okay. Well, we're still a little weak, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, let's restart before the battle. That didn't happen. Okay, we need some chumps. We need chumps. And I don't see too many chumps. Something tells me that guy's going to be bad news. Let's check it out. Oh, boy, it's a Stormlord. The Stormlord, the living embodiment of a polar blizzard, stands before you all, tall before you all, ready for battle, doing 44 damage to Swift right off the bat. Let's flee. Maula attempts to flee, but can't disengage. Swift, flee. Swift attempts to flee, but can't disengage. Grognak, do you know how to flee? He attempts to flee, but can't disengage. We're in trouble, kids. I guess we'll just go in with... this will be quick and over quick. Swift is gone. Let's attack. We do 14 damage and then 17 damage. Let's just get this over with, guy. Wow, he smushed us hard. 37 damage, and we only chipped him down to 376. I do want to restart. Screw that guy. Unholy Sanctuary. With one Goblin Shaman, one War Chief, and one Naga. Oh boy. I don't know what that is, but here comes the Goblin Shaman. Let's attack. We probably need to regain all of our focus. That's killing us. Alright, Swift hits him for 11 damage. Maula, what do you got? Maula hits the Goblin for 15 damage, and Grognak puts the Goblin down with 21 damage. Way more than what is necessary. Dressed in bones of his victims, here comes the War Chief with a crazed glee. Let's attack. Maula hits the chump for 17 damage. Swift, what do you got? Swift hits him for 14 damage. That's amazing for Swift. Maula takes 17. Grognak, put this kid down. He puts him down with 20 damage out of his 19 health. Now we have the Naga, which looks really terrifying. A spell-slinging Naga slithers towards you wearing a grin of purest evil. The Naga attacks the entire group with corrosive Mephitis? Grognak taking 17, 21 on Maula, and 18 on Swift. All right, let's do this. Swift shoots back with 11. Maula hits for a whopping 16, and Grognak comes in swinging at 13 damage. Round 4, we're in trouble. We get hit with corrosive Mephitis again. Everybody's reduced by 17, and Swift with 20. All right, Swift. Swift hits for 10 damage. Maula hits for 14 damage, and Grognak hits for 16 damage. Why did I not do more damage? Oh no. Oh, Maula's down. Swift takes 19 damage and is down. It's come to you, Grognak. He does 23 damage after seeing his fallen friends in battle. We've won the battle, but at what cost? We find 40 gold and a trickster's cap, damage +2. I guess it'll go to Grognak. Grognak takes the trickster's cap. It seems the Naga was beguiled by the trickster into building an army of goblin worshippers. But for what purpose? We move on, but we have to go to the chapel. Crud. We got wiped out, man. Hey, man. We're here. You are in the house of Taindach. Oh, it's 30 gold. All right. We're broke. We don't have enough to revive Swift. No. No. That's bad, man. Hey. Okay. Well, crap. That's not good. We did the Steering Grotto. There's not much we can smush up here. We gotta grind out some damage. Temple of Asmodeus, that had the 200 health Asmodean crab. Frostcap Cavern. Who are those guys? Let's do this. 135 health Yeti. The frigid wind picks up and a growling Yeti with blood-soaked fur leaps at you. We do a furious rage, holding nothing back. Grognak goes in furiously, hitting the Yeti for 24 damage, then 15 damage, then 21 damage, but the Yeti hits Grognak for 23. All right, Maula, let's go in swinging. Maula hits the Yeti for 14 damage. Round 2. Let's hit him again. Grognak doing 24 damage and Maula doing 12 damage. The Yeti hits Grognak for another 20. We're looking pretty slim here. Grognak hits him for 19 damage. Maula finishes him off with a whopping 16 damage. The Yeti is dead. We've won the battle. What did we find? We find 25 gold and a vial of lust snow. Initiative +3. Well, let's give that to Grognak because he's already fast, but I want him to be even faster. Grognak takes the vial of lust snow. You feel a sense of confusing desire seep into your mind, and you quickly make your way back out, and the fresh air clears your head. What could that have been about? All right, let's drag Swift's corpse back down here and res him. I'm back, and it was very costly, but, you know, let's get Swift back. Woof. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Costly. All right, Slithering Acropolis. What are these guys about? Come here, guys. Wow, they're like running. The plains reveals two dark elves and one drider. A dark elf steps forth with a practiced fighting stance and a quiver of poison arrows, doing 24 damage to Grognak. Oh, Swift. That's a bad start. Okay, let's go with just an attack, because that's what we got. We do 16 damage. Iron Skin Staff, maybe? No, we need to recover our AP. We're doing bad. Let's hit. Swift hits the Dark Elf for 8 damage. Maula, Aegis Stance time. She moves into an Aegis Stance. As a well-protected target, she takes half damage, but she does 12 to the Dark Elf. All right, it's our turn. Grognak goes in swinging, doing 17 damage, but the Dark Elf hits Maula for 12. Maula, how about some payback? Maula hits her for 16 damage. Swift, what do you got in your bag of tricks? Swift hits for 9 damage, round 3, and the Dark Elf hits Swift for 24 damage. Hot Daniel. Kill it. Kill it dead. Kill it with fire. The Dark Elf is dead. We move on to another Dark Elf. Oh boy. This is bad, guys. And it hits Grognak for 23. Holy cow. Grognak's got Fury's Rage written all over him. Go in. Grognak raging forth furiously, swings and hits for 24. Then he hits for another 19. And finally, it's for 20 damage, leaving it with 17 health. Maula hits for 14, and Swift, it's time to hit this thing. Swift hits it for 8 damage. Hopefully he's not the first one to get preyed on by this thing. The Drider, with surprising quickness, a bloated Drider descends from above the block your path. Let's attack. Maula hits for 18 damage, and the Drider hits Grognak. Grognak, I need you to... Oof, this is bad. Attack. Grognak attacks the Drider for 25 health. Iron Skin time. He coats the party in Iron Skin and hopefully doesn't take any damage. Oh, he hits Maula for 24, but it's reduced to 12, thanks to Aegis stance. All right, Grognak, it's time to squish, man. We need that damage. He hits for 17. Maula hits him for 14, and we're going to recover because I don't want Swift to die again. That was expensive. Round 7. Okay, we're going to recover because I don't want to lose him again. He gains health, and we're going to recover, but we're going to take a lot of damage, I have a feeling. He gains 12. All right, Maula hits because she's tough. She hits for 12 damage, and he attacks the group with Dark Choke Web, doing 11 damage to Grognak, 11 damage to Maula, and 11 damage to Swift. All right, Swift, good job. Iron Skin saved our buns. Grognak hits for 20 damage, but then the Drider hits Maula for 12 damage. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maula smacks him back for 18, and Swift comes in with the whopping 8 damage. The Drider is dead. We've won the battle. Thank goodness. I was starting to sweat it. We find 70 gold. Holy cow. The Dark Elf Marauders split into packs to roam the land, so there are surely more to be aware of. Wow, that was actually pretty helpful money-wise. Frostcap Cavern. We already did it. It was the Yeti. Now we have a frozen temple, a shaggy man beast, and 2 Yetis approach us slowly. Round 1. Let's just attack. Let's go ham. She hits him for 15 damage. Grognak's gonna hit him for 23 damage, and Swift is going to meditate. He gains 2 focus. The Shaggy Man Beast hits Grognak for 21 damage. That's way more than it should be. Okay. Grognak hits him back for 15, and Maula finishes him off. Hopefully we don't have enough. Oh, we need Iron Skin bad, bro. A frigid wind picks up, and the growling Yeti comes at us with blood-soaked fur. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ham. Furious Rage, Grognak. He goes ham, doing a whopping 25 damage, another 21 damage, and another 24 damage. But the Yeti is pissed, and he hits him back for 22. Grognak, you're looking a little unhealthy. All right, we're going to do attack. Maula hits the Yeti for 15 damage. Iron Skin Death. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, great. Attack. Swift hits him for 13 damage, which is pretty good for him. Round 4. We need to recover. I probably should have hit him, but, you know, I need health. Maula hits him for 17 damage. Swift is going to hit him for 8 damage. He hits Grognak for 17. Well, I'm glad I healed Grognak. Grognak, you're going to recover. And Maula's going to put him down. Put him down, Maula. She puts him down with 14 out of 12. Not bad. The Yeti's dead, but we have yet another Yeti. Oh, Yeti yet. Round 6. All right. Recover. He bandages his wounds, gains 12 health. Iron Skin Salve. Oh, that's all too important. The Yeti hits Swift for 10 damage. All right, it's time to get serious. Maula smush him. Maula hits the Yeti for 12 damage. Round 7. The Yeti hits Maula for 21 damage, but it's reduced thanks to the Iron Skin Salve. Grognak, it's time to get back to business. Grognak hits for 15. Maula hits for 15 as well. And Swift, what do you got? Swift hits for 11. We're cruising through him. All right, Grognak, Furious Rage time. He hits with Furious Rage furiously. Striking with Rage, he does 25 damage, 21 damage, and 18 damage, leaving him with 18 health. It's time, Swift. Swift comes in and hits the Yeti for 8 damage. The Yeti hits the party with Avalanching Rampage, doing 17, but reduced to 8 damage on Grognak, 12 damage on Maula, and her Iron Skin has worn away, and 13 damage, 12 damage to Swift, thanks to Iron Skin, but it is worn away as well. All right, Maula, put him down. Maula puts the Yeti down, 14 damage. He is dead. We've won the battle. What did we win? We find 30 gold and an Arctic glaive. Damage +3. Maula's getting it this time. All right, Maula, you're gonna be doing well. Beneath the ice, ancient stonework depicts strange, tentacled beings with gibbous eyes. Gibbous eyes? Gibbous? Okay, well, that's another win under our belt, thank goodness. That is also all the time we have in this episode, guys. Holy cow. It has been quite a ride. I did not expect Grognak and the Ruby Ruins to take as long as it has, but it's been good. Oh, man, I love these mini RPG games. If you guys like the video, slap that like button. If you want to see the other videos and what's left of this series and the other series I have on my channel, we've got Tiny Tina's down there. We've done the whole Outer Worlds dumb playthrough. That was a lot of fun. We got all kinds of stuff down there. And for everything Grey Ghost Plays, hit the links to Instagram, Twitter, and Discord down there where you can find out just what mischief we're up to. And also, thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you guys when we get back with Grognak in the Ruby Ruins.